get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the 3 spot. And it's Phoenix's ball. Three-pointer, Beal. It's Hayes with the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
From downtown, and it's James with the 3.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
Booker for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Drops in the 3.
Nice little duel here. LeBron getting the 3 points back for his team.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
Booker can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. James finds Doncic. James, a screen on Booker. Here's Doncic. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. On the wing, Durant takes the 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And there's James from the arc. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Durant. And he makes it on the layup.
Hey, look at a defender. Sometimes you just look at your coach, and your coach looks back at you and says, hey, you tried. Durant is impossible to guard. Just trust me.
Three-pointer. That one no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Three-pointer, Beal. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Beal can hurt you from just about anywhere, and he is a multi-skilled player.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Booker against Doncic. With the fadeaway. Booker can't get it to go.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about how he plans to contain Devin Booker, and Coach said first, we got to be on him at all times, and second, we can't let him get favorable matchups. He needs our best defenders on him, trying to work over screens and stay on top of Booker. That's the name of the game here, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Booker fires from way outside, and once again, off the mark by Phoenix. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 3-point lead. Pass to Reeves. Fires for 3. The rebound by Devin Booker. And the Suns shooting 33% in the first quarter. For 3, Durant. They get it back. The Lakers lead by 3. James with the ball. Defended by Dunn. The shot by James. No good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Richards, the pass to Booker. Got a hand on it. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. For 3, James. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
Right side Durant. And a miss there on the triple.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Doncic. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his select.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Connect is out there with Jarrett Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Vincent in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. Suns trail by 5. That's tipped. Here's Vincent. It's hauled in by Beal. Well, Phoenix is shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. For 3, Durant. No luck on that one.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Fades away. Rebound, the Lakers. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Vincent. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Here's Reeves. Releases from the wing and drills it. Reeves has got his first points of the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
For 3, Booker. Devin Booker for 3.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Here's Finney-Smith. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Finney-Smith's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Up top, O'Neal, guarded by Vanderbilt. O'Neal passes to Bowl, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the board.
Los Angeles leading by 7. James deciding where to go with it.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Luka Doncic is checked in for Vincent. Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. James outside. Launches it. Oh, LeBron buries a 3. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, BA. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Suns trail by 10. Pass to Dunn.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Plumlee.
2 minutes.
Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's James on the wing. The 3 is up. From the corner, James with the stroke.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 13. RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together. And that's how you finish at the rim. Beal leaving no room for error.
James, a screen on Booker. Doncic outside. Wow, deep shot from Luka.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Booker with it. Hachimura covering. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That will be a jump ball.
Doncic outside. Pass to James. Done with a steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. The three ball. Rebound by the Lakers. The three, James. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
First team foul. Substitution.
9 seconds left in the first half of this game. For three, Durant. At the arc, KD drains it.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's lost. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so in the game for the Suns, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's done in at the three, the small forward.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Los Angeles leading by 14. You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
There's the triple. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Beal. Booker's got 12 points in the game. Screen by James. From deep, here's Doncic. Luka! Lethal!
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Three-pointer, Beal. Hachimura with a rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. James passes to Doncic. Hachimura sets a screen to the inside. James outside. 4 on the clock. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
And the second free throw is good. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And here's Doncic outside. The shot no good. Suns trail by 16. Durant inside. He's against Hayes. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Doncic outside. On target from range. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team. And now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
Doncic passes to Reeves. James outside. Pass to Doncic. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Booker against Doncic. This one for 3. Richards, the pass to Beal. Takes a 3. They grab their own miss. Pass to Booker. Outside Durant. From the arc. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. James, a screen on Booker. James, outside. Offline with a 3. Suns trail by 20. Durant, pass to Beal. There's a minute 17 left in the third. Durant's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
James finds Doncic. Fires from deep. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Vincent can't hit. Suns trail by 21. For 3, Allen connects from downtown. Allen's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Vincent outside. Jacks up a 3. On the wing, Finney-Smith. He's checked by Plumlee. Now Beal. For 3, Allen. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. Knocking down 3 after. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Connect is out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Phoenix ball.
Suns trail by 18. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Jones. Puts up a 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The 3, James sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
The minute that man walks into the gym, LeBron James is in his range.
Booker for three. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now. The three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
O'Neal misses. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. There's a screen, and there's James from the arc. The Suns clear it. Booker's got 4 rebounds in the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. Goodwin comes in for LeBron. And Milton subbed in for Vincent. Milton passes to Finney-Smith. Lets it go from deep. Here's Connect. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Connect's got his first 3 points of the game.
We knew he was solid from range per the scouting report, but Connect can hit fairly consistently from out there.
Booker no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles.
Number 7, Gabe Vincent.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Durant for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you try so hard to not allow Durant looks from 3. But KD, look, he's just able to score.
4-3. And it's Connect missing. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And the shot goes. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter. The Lakers lead by 22. Vanderbilt inside, guarded by Durant. Pass to Goodwin. Let's go with a 3. Richards pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Now here's Beal. Defense is right there. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And Los Angeles making a change here. James is checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Jones, he's checked in for Devin Booker. For 3, Durant. They get it back. Richards, the pass to Dunn. On the wing, Durant. Lets the 3 fly. Out to Beal. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 1:20 left to play in the fourth.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And Durant gets it to go.
This is how smart Durant is, able to break defenses apart in screen rolls like it's nothing.
Beal against James. Durant pulls it in. And so it's Phoenix with it. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Dunn. From deep. Can't hit that one. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
The Lakers with another miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Vanderbilt, no good. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
And Irving launches it from deep. Pass to Davis. Washington sets the pick for Davis. 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. From deep, James. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, when asked about the game plan on Anthony Davis, coach said, we have to do our best to keep him out of the paint. Now, that's where he's most effective. If he beats us with his jump shot, well, we can live with that. Interior defense will be put to the test. Guys?
Thank you, David. Gafford with the ball. Defended by Reeves. Irving against Doncic. Thompson in the corner. Takes a 3. And Gafford throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
LeBron's shot is good.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Now, here's Doncic. Beyond the arc. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Thompson. The Lakers with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. We pass year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. He's played at a level of his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Irving a screen on Doncic. It's Thompson off the drive. Gafford passes to Thompson. Outside Irving. Fires for 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Irving's got 6 points.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now Doncic following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Doncic, no good. The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And Thompson kicks to Davis. They get it again. Out to Thompson. Back to Gafford. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Lakers with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
James wide open. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And a wide open look for Irving. Gallus again missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And they double up Doncic. Washington against James. Back to Doncic. 3-pointer. And it's James missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Mavericks trailed by 4. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Irving, a screen on Reeves. Irving against Doncic. Back to Thompson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. All alone. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution on the board.
One second left. That shot off the mark. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Lakers on top, up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Kyrie Irving. Edwards is out there with Christie. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Dinwiddie in a 2-guard. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. And again, no good by the Lakers. Dallas has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Hasn't made one yet. And here's Edwards from the arc. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Connect. No good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Irving passes to Edwards. And it's off from 3-point range. The Lakers trail. Shot to stop the run. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got 6. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Lively. And here's Edwards from the arc. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Finney Smith. Back to Hachimura. Off target from 3-point range. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 12-3 run. Edwards drives in. Irving for three. Rebound the Lakers. Vincent with it. He has 6. Fires from deep. And the three ball is good. He's got 9.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Irving. Launches a 3. They get it back. 1:39 left to play here in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Christie. That 3 off the mark. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Vincent. Hachimura the pass to Vincent. Back to Hachimura. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. James checked in for Los Angeles. And then for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Marshall comes in for Edwards. It's Thompson in for Christie. LeBron, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
And here is James after Spencer Dinwiddie getting his shot to go from deep.
That's a big turnaround right there. LeBron answering right back with the 3. He knows momentum is in the balance, and he wants it to swing his way.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Jackson Hayes comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Then for the Mavericks, Davis is checked in for Najee Marshall. B.J. Washington comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. This is his second attempt at the line tonight. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
And Davis can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Back to Thompson. Here's the 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Los Angeles guys shooting terribly up to this point. Just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Rui Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. And Davis nails the 3.
This is what the big-time players in the league do. Anthony Davis just had his team get hit for a three-pointer on defense. He comes right back at him with a 3 of his own. Bang!
Hachimura, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Davis kicks to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Here's Davis. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Davis has got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
Love the readiness of AD. He's already prepared himself to shoot before receiving the ball.
And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. The 3 for Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Hachimura. And here's James outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
And here's Washington outside. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Irving's checked in for Dallas. Davis dishes to Irving. Takes the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. Irving's got 12.
The corner 3 by Kyrie. That's a nice ring to it.
Pass to James. Lets the 3 fly. Powell rolls it in. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Irving passes to Powell. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Reeves. A 3-ball. And LeBron with the basket. The assist by Doncic. James has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Lakers. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Out to Thompson. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Klay Thompson feels like every shot he takes is going in.
James finds Doncic. We've got 1:13 left in the 3rd quarter. Hayes, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the 3rd. A 75% clip. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Out to Doncic. Back to James. Fires the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's the Lakers with it after the Mavericks pick up 3. James kicks to Doncic. There's 25 seconds left in the 3rd. Clock at 6. From deep, James, and again Los Angeles with a triple.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
To the left side wing. Back to Thompson. Over in the corner, Washington. Another 3 for Dallas. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. It's Dallas. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Najee Marshall.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Christie. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at power forward. And some changes here for the Lakers. Goodwin comes in for Connect, and it's Gabe Vincent in for Shake Milton. Pass to Christie. Get the shot, and the shot falls short this time.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Mavericks leading by 4. Marshall with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And here's LeBron outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. James has got 17 now, just in the second half. Outside Irving. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 4 on the clock for 3. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Christie. Dinwiddie dishes to Marshall. And here's Irving. And James pulls it down. James has got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's Goodwin in the corner. Now here is Hachimura. He's guarded closely. James sets the screen for Goodwin. To the inside. James gets inside and finishes.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
Marshall passes to Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the Lakers with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Goodwin. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Pass to Davis. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Doncic. Lakers trail by 3. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Irving from long range. Pass to Washington. Irving surveying the floor. Davis in the corner. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. Gafford finds Thompson. Hachimura against Irving. Back to Thompson. Tries yet again. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to LeBron. A 3-pointer, no good.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from 3-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Washington kicks to Gafford. Davis, the pass to Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving from the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Doncic. Doncic knocks in the 3.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Mavericks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. 54 seconds left in the game. Over in the corner, Washington. Irving with it. Outside, Davis. Over Hayes. kept alive. Out to Thompson. Puts up a three. That shot misses. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hachimura. Misses the tray. Reeves in the corner. LeBron outside. Count it!
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Not enough time to catch and shoot there. They'll have to tip it off the inbound pass to get it up and down.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks.
matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And now Dallas' starting group. They've got Thompson. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Washington, and it's Irving in at the 1. Irving against Booker. Fades and shoots. Gets the 3 ball to go.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a 3-point answer.
Washington finds Thompson. Washington a screen on Beal for 3. Outside for Irving. Gafford the screen. Irving the pass to Gafford. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. Irving no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
You can see when a guy like Devin Booker sees a lane to the rim, he's going to exploit it.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA. Boy, Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stance.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen. I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
Nifty move. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Beal.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
Again, the miss by Dallas. The Suns have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Durant finds Booker. Drains the triple. Booker's got 8 points.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And here's Thompson for 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns.
Number 00.
The Suns have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, that's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night. We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently. Anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
Gafford finds Thompson from outside the arc. They get it back. Washington left side. Counted from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Suns leading. Outside O'Neal. Beal from outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
No one better to answer with a 3 ball than Mr. Bradley Beal.
Thompson passes to Gafford. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
O'Neal inside. Check by Davis. Oh, misses the dunk. Washington against Beal. Irving for three. The shot no good. Phoenix leading by 3. Outside Booker. There's the drive. Misses from short range. Dallas shooting just 38% so far in this one. It's Davis with the drive. And down it goes. 2 points.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Davis against Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Thompson outside. Irving looking around. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Edwards out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Christie in at the 3. Christie's shot is off.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Allen. Back to Jones. Allen on the wing. Outside Jones. Outside O'Neal. The Suns need to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Dunn. He's checked in for Allen.
Number 0, Ryan Dunn.
Dallas has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Outside Edwards. From behind the arc. He buries it from 3. Christie's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Oh, sweet move. Oh, good D by Edwards.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
It's stolen by Dunn. Now here's O'Neal. Tightly guarded. Jones against Dinwiddie. Out to Beal. On the wing, Jones. Dunn outside. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. And the Suns miss again.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Back to Dinwiddie. There's the 3. Offensive board. It's good on the putback. And now a 3-point Dallas lead.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
Here's Dunn. Pure from three-point range. Dunn's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, the big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Phoenix making a switch here. Booker's checked in. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Marshall comes in for Edwards. Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Irving is subbed in for Exum. Outside Booker. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Dallas leading by 3. Back to Dinwiddie. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
Klay Thompson, you can't let him get cooking from 3. Boy, this guy's too accurate as a shooter.
And he lobs it up to the rim. O'Neal misses.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. You know, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
A different look for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee, and it's Durant in for O'Neal. Exum's checked in for the Mavericks.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
And stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. And Beal with the basket on the assist by Booker. And now just a 4-point Dallas lead. Dinwiddie against Beal. Gafford up top. Exum right side. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
The Mavericks lead by 4. Here's Dinwiddie. Lets it go from deep. Marshall can't hit. Katie jams it straight down.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Mavericks ahead, up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, it's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. Davis against Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper. Dunn goes in.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Tries the spin move. On the wing, Davis. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Irving against Booker. And stolen by Booker. Here's Beal. Thompson pulls it in. The Mavericks lead by 7. Irving finds Davis. Back to Irving. Outside Davis. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot from outside the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
We think of Thompson as a beautifully gifted shooter, but make no mistake, he understands when and where to place the basketball when a teammate is open.
And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Durant with a screen on Thompson. Beal from outside.
One of the best defenders in the league at any position. AD can just smother a dude.
Pulls it. Again, Dallas.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
From deep. Richards pulls it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
For 3, Booker. Stolen by Davis. Outside Irving. Knocked loose. Booker with it. Irving picks him up. Here's Dunn. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Klay Thompson picks one up. Phoenix shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. And Dallas also making a switch. Powell's checked in. Washington passes to Thompson. Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. To the middle. Dunn with a steal. Beal left side. Powell with a steal. Outside Irving. A minute 35 left to play in the 3rd. Outside Davis. Again the miss by the Mavericks. Suns trail by 11. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. Outside Irving. Outside for Davis. Davis with a screen on Beal. 4 on the clock. On the wing, Irving. 4-3. No good on the shot.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Richards with a screen. Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Irving finds Davis. AD stretching the floor.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. Richards, the pass to Dunn. Irving against Booker. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, Booker understands how to navigate his way to the paint, and he's not going to shy away from contact. Nicely done to pick up the foul.
Both free throws good from Booker.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Here's Thompson. Outside for Irving. Davis with a screen on Booker. Irving for 3. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious?
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at small forward. And Irving gets it to go.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Dinwiddie outside. Fades back. Again, Irving missing. Suns trail by 12. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Plumlee. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
The Suns have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Jones misses. The Mavericks lead by 12. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Dunn. For three, O'Neal drills it from deep. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Marshall passes to Irving. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now. Jones from outside. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Davis, the pass to Irving. From deep three-point land. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Suns trail by 8. Lets a floater go. Durant wanting it more.
And to me, that's all about focus from Kevin Durant, because that defender was in his grill and he still gets a quality look.
Davis with a screen on Beal. And here's Thompson for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Irving with a deep 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Booker. They get the rebound. Done. The pass to Beal. Fires the 3. KD! What else would you expect?
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency where he always looked to.
Washington, a screen on Booker. Irving, the pass to Washington. Thompson with it, pounded by Beal. Thompson against Beal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, gets his man in the air with the pump fake, and Clay gets himself to the free throw line. So quick on that release.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Christie's checked in. Here's Booker. And he sinks it. Oh, and that that cuts the lead to just 5.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing phases him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment, no matter how big, no matter how small.
Durant with it. Irving picks him up, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And both free throws good for Durant.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
To the wing, right side. It's stolen by Dunn.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
They'll have no problems knocking that one down. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Ooh, poked away and stolen by Booker. Here's Beal. No good. And so it's Dallas winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And now the Lakers starting group. In at forward form, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Kicks it out to LeBron. Back to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Thank you, David. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
And here is LeBron. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by James.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Let me tell you, Beal is crafty. He will figure out a way to get inside.
Puts up a deep 3. Doncic outside. LeBron sets the screen for Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. And LeBron James with the 3.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
Durant in the corner, launches it. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. And here's James outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Beal finds KD. Down low, here's Richards, and that one is hammered home.
I like how Durant keeps all his options open, kicking the ball to another guy when he doesn't like what the pick and roll gets him.
Doncic passes to James. No good from outside. Suns have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns' core group had some growing pains in that first season. But look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
Now Durant, after Luka Doncic's 3-pointer that didn't go. KD dishes to Dunn. Beal from long range. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Beal can hurt you from just about anywhere, and he is a multi-skilled player.
No one near James as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Durant, and finished off by KD.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now, here's Doncic. Hachimura the pass to Doncic. To the wing on the left. Hayes dishes to James. Overdone. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Here's Beal. Reeves with the rebound. The Lakers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. A nice shot by LeBron.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And here's Booker from the arc. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the...
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. The Suns on top, leading by just 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Royce O'Neal is out there with Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. From deep, Reeves. Plumlee with the rebound. Suns leading by 3. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Beal, the pass to Plumlee. Rebounded by the Lakers.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to connect. O'Neal with the steal. Jones with it. Defended by Reeves. Outside, Beal. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes for Phoenix. Donnie's checked in for Grayson Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Tyus Jones. And then for the Lakers, Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And LeBron's subbed in for Connect. Dunn passes to Plumlee. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Back to Booker. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Durant's checked in for Phoenix. And the Lakers also making a switch. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Gabe Vincent. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Jones checked in for Bradley Beal. And the Lakers also making a change. Connect, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. Doncic, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
James against Dunn. Booker outside. Just 5 on the clock. Strong finish inside from Booker.
Ooh, Booker showing some power.
Doncic with it. Jones covering. Here's James. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lakers trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
And so Doncic will bring it up for L.A. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Booker puts up a deep three. The offensive rebound. Durant kicks to Dunn. Launches it from deep. No good from Booker.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Here's KD. Durant uses his size in close.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Doncic with a screen on dime. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Lets it go with a three. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Booker looking around. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. He's out there with Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point. Good work there as it goes. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
Doncic outside for the lead. Beal pulls it in. The Suns leading. Booker outside. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Richards. Done against Hachimura. Out to KD. For the three. It's hauled in by Doncic. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. Booker with no one around. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists now in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
From deep, James. Whoa! James showing the range.
Once the last 3 went in, I looked at LBJ and I was like, yo, I think he's going to try and respond.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Durant. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Lakers trail by 5. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Beal, the pass to Richards. Beal against Reeves. Beal dishes to Booker. From downtown. Back to Beal. And it's done in the corner from past the arc. Rebound the Lakers. Reeves has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Booker against Doncic. There's the triple. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Beal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
And that one's good. Beal.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Out to the right wing. Hachimura down low. Defended by Durant. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Booker finds KD. Got it up. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Suns. He delivered. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Royce O'Neal is out there with Durant, and it's Bull in at the 5 spot. Who's out there for Phoenix. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Vincent.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. And you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Bull can't hit. Lakers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. The 3 from LeBron. From range, LeBron is good.
He's got a lot of weapons, but a sharp one is that little pull-up game. It's so dangerous.
LA's on 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Beal with the steal. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Hachimura finds Vincent. LeBron with it. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Durant. Grayson Allen comes in for Bradley Beal. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Booker.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Allen for the 3. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Bull kicks to Jones. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bull. Sinks the triple. Bull's got his first 3 points of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Out to the wing. The 3. That one, no good. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Over in the corner, Allen. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
LeBron against Bull. James in the post. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Gabe Vincent. Durant down low. He's against Hachimura. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. Pass to Hayes. On the wing, James. Dunn covering. The 3 for Doncic. No good that time.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Durant. Now, here's Dunn. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Reeves against Beal. Stolen by Reeves. Richards, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Booker against Doncic. Booker outside. Back to Dunn. Durant in the corner. It falls!
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
James finds Doncic. Hayes. The open shot. He got it to go!
Now that's how you end the quarter.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Luka Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at center. From deep, Reeves. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Reeves has got the first points here in the overtime period for the Lakers. Here's KD. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And sometimes you are just at Kevin Durant's mercy. No matter what you do, he's still going to score.
On the wing, James. Dunn covering. A steal. Richards with it. Hayes on him. Pass to Durant. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to KD. The powerful flush by Durant.
Runs the offense smoothly. Durant special in that regard.
The Lakers trail. Doncic outside. Kicks it out to James. From deep, Reeves. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Right side, Durant. Rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Kicks it out to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Back to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. It's tipped. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Durant. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Luka Doncic.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
And Doncic throws it down.
How about the boys from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Booker against Doncic. Booker wishes to Durant. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Doncic.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
That is a hard-won rebound, man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Hill drives in. Shoots the 3. The rebound by James.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Hayes. Hayes with the screen for James. Now Doncic. Here's the 3. Right between the eyes.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Outside, KD. Richards finds Booker. To tie. Can't connect. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up.
Exciting for us and the fans, BA, but exhausting for the defenses. I mean, it should be a high-scoring affair, up-tempo, windshield wiper quality. Expect a lot of substitutions to keep things fresh.
And now the Los Angeles starters. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5, down low. Now here's Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson with it. Now Doncic defending. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Thompson.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Doncic, a screen on Washington. The 3, James. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Irving for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Davis from long range drops in the 3.
Smart move from the big man to get rid of it there. The defense was closing. Davis let it go.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Irving out to Thompson. Davis with a screen on Reeves. Shoots it from the corner. Shot's good by Thompson.
Defense wants to guard Thompson close so he can cleverly shake them off with a pick to get a shot.
And here's Doncic outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. He spoke about LeBron James' ability to completely control the game. They want to set the pace for themselves and make LeBron and his guys play catch-up. Coach said we have to play our brand of basketball and not worry about who's on the other side. Play our game, set the pace, and we should be all right. Back to you, DA.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And the Lakers making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Pass to Gafford. Outside for Davis. Here's Irving. Davis with a screen on Doncic. Here's Irving. Launches a 3. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Irving's got 5 now.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Screen by James. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Hayes. Over Gafford. Hayes misses. Dallas has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Hits the trifecta.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
Pass to Irving. Beyond the arc. Again, Irving missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
James up top. He's guarded by Washington. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Irving. The Lakers also with a sub. Connects checked in for Reeves. Pass to Marshall. Dinwiddie against Doncic. Dinwiddie passes to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
That's how you do it, big fella. With power. Yes.
And again, the Lakers no good. Dallas leading by 3. Davis with it. Checked by James. Christie passes to Dinwiddie. From outside, off the mark. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hayes. Hey, expanding his range. Davis with a rebound. Here's Christie. Back to Dinwiddie. Got it off in time. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get...
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top, up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line. Shooting with confidence so far in this one.
Najee Marshall is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Oh, didn't think that was going in. Vincent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And just a beautiful-looking shot from long range.
And it's Irving missing.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. And just unreal from outside with deep range. Connect is just knocked down.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Here's Christie. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Hachimura sets a screen. For 3, James. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 4. Here's Christie. Gets the 3 to fall. Christie's got 10. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. James, a screen on Irving. Here's Vincent. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
For 3, James. It's rebounded by Dallas. Christie passes to Irving. Here's Christie. From the arc. Rebounded by LeBron.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Gafford, the screen. Out to Thompson. Over Reeves. Christie passes to Irving. 3-pointer. Again, Irving missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Finney-Smith, a really solid shooter from the mid-range area, so the defense has to do a better job than this if they're going to stop him.
And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Washington comes in for Christie, and the Lakers also making a switch. Doncic checked in. We've got 1:28 left in the second period. James, a screen on Irving. From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. The Mavericks leading. It's stolen by Doncic. On the wing, Reeves. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Irving. Dallas, no good that time either. Los Angeles shooting 40% so far in this one. Kicks it to Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James. Doncic has got 6.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Washington finds Davis. There's a screen. Now Thompson. Back to Davis. Pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Davis a screen. Thompson passes to Davis to stop the drought. And Reeves pulls it down. On the wing, Hachimura. That'll count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ending the first half.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Hachimura with a screen on Washington. Doncic outside. Left side Reeves. Doncic outside. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hayes. Oh, he tries a 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Washington with the ball. Picked up by James. Back to Washington. Hayes against Dinwiddie. There's Davis with the 3. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the 3.
When your big man can pop out and knock down the corner 3, it certainly opens up the whole offense.
Doncic finds James. And there's the screen. Out to Hachimura. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Washington. And James gets it to go.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
Dinwiddie. Pass to Gafford. Davis from long range. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 4. James outside. On the wing, Reeves. Hachimura, the pass to Hayes. Doncic with it from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Thompson fires from way outside. Rebound, the Lakers.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
James inside. Washington's there. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Gafford with the ball. Now Doncic defending. It's James on the wing. Fires for three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Reeves finds James. Back to Reeves. Kicks it to Doncic. James outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Mavericks trail by 7. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. Drives to the hoop. There's Davis with the 3. Buries it from 3. Davis has got 6 here in the quarter.
You know, this is the problem with guarding Davis. I mean, he can shoot it, penetrate, and hurt you in the post. Sometimes impossible to guard.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Hachimura with the ball. Gafford picks him up. From deep, here's Doncic. And another 3 for the Lakers.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Gafford. Washington outside. Dinwiddie outside. Davis with a screen on James. Yep, that one's good.
I think this is important for Dinwiddie's confidence. I mean, when he's knocking it down from there, I think it makes him more aggressive.
Doncic against Dinwiddie. Out to Hachimura. Doncic on the wing. Back to Hachimura. Stolen by Davis. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Kyrie Irving out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Derek Lively. Then there's Edwards. And it's Marshall in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Vincent outside. Finney-Smith with it. And Lively picks him up defensively. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Edwards finds Irving. Sinks the tray.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
On the wing, Hachimura. From downtown. Got a piece of it. Mavericks trail by 6. Irving for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
James passes to Finney-Smith. And stolen by Edwards. And they're on the run. Back to Irving. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. And there's a pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, Irving missing. The Lakers lead by 3. Here's Vincent. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Dallas has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Has to connect. Takes a 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. And the Lakers lead by 6.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
Edwards, that's good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Vincent. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Out to Thompson to tie it up. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Fantastic to see Klay Thompson deliver when his team needs a basket most.
Vincent passes to James. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Mavericks trail by 3. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Out to Thompson. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him. So for Dallas, Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Edwards. And Washington is subbed in for Marshall. Washington, a screen on Doncic. Irving for 3. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got 9 rebounds now. And stolen by Irving. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Pass to Gafford. And stolen by Reeves. Doncic on the wing. Checked by Davis. Doncic passes to James. Right side Reeves. Jacks up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And it's a 6-point Laker lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Hayes, the pass to Doncic. James, outside. 5 on the clock. Over Washington. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort. Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Hachimura outside. Out to James. From 8 feet away. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, every defender wants to deny LeBron, but if you fall for the pump fake, all you'll do is commit a foul.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Irving with a deep 3. And knocks down the 3.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Woo.
And so it's the Lakers who scrape by. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
And in this game, that matchup at the guard position, that is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done and at the small forward position. Now Beal after the missed three from Klay Thompson. And here's Booker from the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
And Thompson launches it from deep. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Lobbed up there for Durant. It's stolen by Davis. A solo fast break.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Beal against Thompson, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two. The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a three-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
Thompson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Beal from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Launches a three, and Thompson is good for 3. Thompson's got 6 points.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Outside for Davis. Driving inside. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And look at Davis driving in with aggression and taking it right to the rack for the jam.
Back to Durant. There's the three. Tries again. And Davis sends it back. They recover it. 6 to shoot. The drive by Booker.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
And that one's good, Irving. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Mavericks.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Here's Dunn, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks leading by 5. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Phoenix, Royce O'Neal comes in for Dunn. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Beal. A wide open look for Durant. No good on the three. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Davis has the open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Booker the pass to O'Neal. Great D that time from Davis.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Thompson dishes to Davis. Thompson right side. And stolen by Booker. Fast break, here come the Suns. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Right side, Jones. Back to Booker. Fader on the way. It's good from long range. Booker's got 9.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And here is Davis. It could go. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Mavericks. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Christie. Then it's Derek Lively. And it's Marshall in at the 4th. So that's who Dallas starts the second round. Wasted no time on that one. Irving's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Mavs. Suns trail by 5. Beal drives in, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, this is part of the agility that Bradley Beal possesses, right? Deck it, get by the defender, make the drive look easy. Beautiful.
Jones against Irving. Here's Christie. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 4 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving can't get it to go. The Suns shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
Now Beal following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Doesn't go that time.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
From deep three-point land, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Irving's got 8 points.
How quickly Kyrie squares up so quickly after a dribble, even on pull-ups. That is difficult to guard.
Launches from deep. And they'll get another chance. Christie kicks to Irving. Pass to Christie. Clock at 6. Now Edwards. On the wing, Irving. Over O'Neal. Offensive rebound. Outside Irving. Stolen by O'Neal. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Edwards. Washington's checked in for Marshall. And it's Thompson in for Christie. And for the Suns, Durant's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Devin Booker in for Tyus Jones. Suns trail by 6. And Beal kicks to Dunn. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far.
Goodness gracious.
About that finish.
Now here's Booker. 9 points in the game so far. Book it! Devin for 3. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Here is Durant. Deflects the pass. Gafford with the steal. Davis with it. Now guarded by Booker. Irving from long range. Back to Thompson. Irving against Dunn. Takes the 3. And Kyrie Irving gets the 3. Irving's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
Now, this guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Booker against Irving. Booker the pass to Durant. Using his length inside. Durant.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Thompson against Beal. And Thompson kicks to Davis. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Irving. From deep three-point territory. Plumlee with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now here's Durant. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
Davis sets a screen. Here's Irving. Over in the corner, Washington. Outside Irving. Thompson, a screen undone. Irving finds Davis. The kick out to Irving. Davis setting the pick for Irving. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Dallas, bringing the quarter to a close. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Nick Richards out there with Durant, and it's done in at the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at punting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Christie's checked in for Dallas. Tries the spin move. Stolen. KD looking around. And it's Beal in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Beal's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Suns. The 3 from Davis. Here's Christie. Nothing on the board. Hands it from downtown. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Outside, Beal. They grab their own miss. Back to Richards. Another shot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Richards got his first basket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Back to Thompson. Davis kicks to Thompson. Outside, Davis. Out to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Richards got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's KD. It's rebounded by Dallas. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside Irving. For the screen on Beal. A deep 3 from Irving. Over to the left wing.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
Well, a terrific secondary playmaker. Beal with a nice find.
Davis, the pass to Thompson. Davis sets a screen. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And Katie throws it down.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Edwards, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And a change for the Suns. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Don. Now here is Davis. 7 points in the game. For three, Edwards. O'Neal with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Exum comes in for Klay Thompson. Bol, he's checked in for Phoenix. Grayson Allen comes in for Bradley Beal. Now here's Dinwiddie. Still scoreless. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Booker looking around. Inside, here's Bol. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Christie kicks to Edwards. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Mavericks making a switch here. Lively's checked in. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now, here is O'Neal. Here's Bol. No good with the triple. For Dallas, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game here. Suns trail by 4.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Now, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And so it's Dallas, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Mavericks leading by 7. We've got Irving. He's out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Marshall in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Prosper. The kick out to Irving. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And it's Jones with the ball for the Suns. Booker with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. O'Neal dishes to Booker. Jones against Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the middle. And finished off by Lively.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Marshall following the score by Phoenix. Back to Irving. It's up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing
falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Booker. O'Neal passes to Booker. 5 on the clock. Outside, O'Neal. From past the arc. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 7. Irving looking for an opening. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Lively finds Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Marshall. Dallas moving it around. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal, and Beal subbed in for Jones. The offensive rebound kicks it out to Booker. Back to Beal. Second chance shot. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Oh, here's Edwards. Pulls up. Dallas, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Beal kicks to Booker. Pass to Durant. Done outside. Outside for Durant. Durant uses his size and close.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Booker against Irving. Thompson outside. Out to Edwards. Here's Irving. Back to Edwards. Good on the three-point shot.
That passing ability complements Irving scoring so well.
Suns trail by 6. Booker the pass to Dunn. Now here's Beal. He's covered by Thompson. Beal dishes to KD. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
Thompson sets the pick for Edwards. Back to Thompson. Knocked away. Beal with the steal. Pass to Richards. They set the pick. Done outside. Misses the lane. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Edwards, no good.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
That's a, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
From deep Washington. Yep, it's good. So we see the Mavericks taking it. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For